Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Business Every Day. Today I get to do a very special project that's very near and dear to my heart. Last summer I was actually able to spend just over a week at a Christian summer camp in Ukraine. Got to make some very close friends, and so in the last week or so, with all the turmoil between Russia and Ukraine, I've been able to stay very close in touch with my friends there and support them the way in which I can. A few nights ago, while I was thinking about my friends over there, communicating with them, some of them are fleeing the country, some of them are staying put, I was trying to think of, what is something that I can do to, one, share what's going on, how I'm connected with those people over there, and just keep it on my mind as I am thinking about them and praying for them. And so I came up with a little project, and so today we're going to be making Ukrainians flag-style coasters. I have a few different iterations of this project, but we're going to jump right on in and make a bunch of these coasters for friends and family and anyone else that contacts me who's interested in them, and just to have a reminder in your life saying, hey, be thinking about those people in Ukraine, about the Russian soldiers coming over, and just for there to be peace and safety for all those parties involved. And so that's what the project we're going to do today, so let's jump right on in. The first thing to do here is paint our coasters. So these are blank stock coasters that I got off of Amazon. I will leave a link in the description. And then I got some Salem blue, and then some just high gloss yellow paint that represents the Ukrainian flag. Thankfully, their flag is super easy, so I was able to mock up this design without too much trouble. But yeah, I cut one of the coasters in half, and I'll be using it as a straight edge guide, and let's get to painting. Gonna let these dry, put the heater on them, and then they will get the second coat. Here is my design. I am going to be using a 45-degree V-bit and get that all programmed into easel. I set up this little jig right here to hopefully get consistent and repeated cuts out of this machine. But there is some of the first dry coasters. The line is fairly crisp, but what we're going to do is we're going to essentially just stick it in here like so. I'm going to do based off of a center cut, and then we're going to do the profile of the country with the words Ukraine in it with our 45-degree V-bit. This is the same V-bit actually that I was using for the metal engraving, and it seemed to do a very, very good job, and so we're going to see how it goes for the coaster. So let's get to it. One comes out, and then one goes in. So I want to show you how to do a repeated cut. So this is a cut has been complete. What I did was I went ahead and raised the Z-axis by 1 inch. And then what we're going to do is hit carve, hit yes, yes, correct bit. Now when we come to this page, what you're going to want to do is hit manual. And we don't want to use a new position, we want to use our last position. So we click that, then we hit that the spindle is on. Once the spindle is on, and then hit carve. Well, there you have it. We have a stack of coasters for Ukraine, and I'm pretty thrilled on how they all turned out. We will be handing these out to friends and family as a reminder to think and pray about all the stuff that's going on in Ukraine, and who knows, if there's enough interest, I might even make these available to you all as well. So there you have it, another build in the books. This one was not particularly difficult after so many hours that I put into easel and the X-Carve, but it is touches something that is near and dear to my heart. So I hope you guys are doing well and you continue to carve, stay safe, and be creative, and I'll catch you next time.